What is up, everybody? My name is Wes. This is Top Shelfers, and today we're going to be ranking another one of the GOATs, and that is Harrison Ford. Now, I'll be honest with you guys, I have a real hard time with how much he hates Han Solo, Star Wars, all of it. He's very open about his hatred of it. He thinks it's stupid and nerdy and all that type of stuff. I've grew up watching the majority of his movies. He was a very household name in my growing up, and I love pretty much everything he's been in. But I do find it weird that arguably his most iconic, you could argue Indiana Jones might be more, but I feel like anytime someone says Harrison Ford, the majority of people are gonna say Han Solo. I think it's weird that he hates it and he's so shitty about it. But that's not why we're here. We're not here to talk about that. We're here to rank his movies in ultimate tier list fashion from worst to best. So they do have the Star Wars Holiday Special on here, and that might be one of the worst pieces of just anything ever created. So we're gonna put that at the bottom. Um, and then honestly, this list gets kind of hard because he really does not have a lot of misses. I would say like Firewall was pretty bad. Extraordinary Measures wasn't a huge fan of that one. Not really not really a great one. Let's see here. Random Hearts didn't really feel that one a whole lot. Mm. And then from there, like it really just kind of comes down to what you like, and what you don't like. So I think I'm gonna put What Lies Beneath here. Gosh, guess I'll put Morning Glory here. It gets so tough with his movies so quickly. It's like really, what do you like and what do you not like? And I like everything honestly from like here, Random Hearts and above, I would say is worth watching. Which we don't get to say a lot about these actors that we do. Um I guess maybe I would put Paranoia here. Paranoia is still kind of cool. It's a little, it's weird saying a movie from the late 2000s, early 2010s, something like that. It feels dated. It does kind of feel a little dated. Um Maybe we throw something like Age of Adeline. Still decent, but not really something that I'm not really like in my wheelhouse of movies. Oh, is that one not on this list? Maybe it's not. Oh yeah, it's right there. Still good, but just not something that I'm like, yes, it's Harrison Ford, Not bad. Just there's so much better. There's so much better going on this list. Uh I'll probably put Regarding Henry next. Another one that's just kind of in that same level of movie. What are we at here? 109. So I need two more. We'll do 6 days and 7 nights here. Not my favorite. And it's tough because like he's in Expendables 3, but he's not like starring Expendables 3. I do really enjoy the Expendables movies. I think they're really just dumb fun. Maybe we'll put that there. 2, 1. Okay, so we're in our top 30 now. I think we'll start with K-19. K-19's fun. K-19 was a fun movie to watch. Um, hmm. Is K-19 what I think it is? I think movie, right? Okay. Shoot. See, we're already in that spot of like, what are we? Where are we putting stuff? I'll put Sabrina here. Hmm. I feel like I gotta put, even though I really enjoy it, I think I'm gonna put Cowboys and Aliens here. It's fun. It's fun. It's dumb fun, but it's not. It's not great. Neither is. Um. Well, God, it's so tough. I grew up like I one of the first books I ever really got into as a kid was Ender's Game, and the movie was like, I don't know, it was just missing something. I mean, I still think it's a good movie, but just comparing it to the book was tough. Uh, and see, now we're in a really tough spot because now it's like, what do we put where? Put the Devil's Own. We'll put that there. Mm. I mean, we got to talk about all the Star Wars movies. We got to talk about um all the Indiana Jones movies. Are they all in the top 10? Maybe. I mean, I know Blade Runner and Blade Runner 2049 are definitely in the top 10. I know The Fugitive is most likely going to be in the top 10. Dude, I don't know. I don't even know what to do, bros. All my amigos and amigas, I have no idea. We already put. Oh, yeah, we did. I was like, where do we put Expendables 3 again? Okay. I'm going to do Force 10. Good movie. Dude, this is such a hard list. Like, I'm looking at all my reviews and I'm like, I don't even know. I don't even know what. Like, there's like almost everything that's left on here is like 7, 8, and above. I just don't really. I guess Call of the Wild next, which Call of the Wild was great. Do Mosquito Coast. They're like super low for that, but I don't really know where else to put it. Mm, I'm sure I'm gonna get flack for this, but oh, where's my brain at with it? I think I'm going to put. I feel like this is gonna be crazy, but we're gonna put Working Girl here. I'm sure I'm gonna catch some heat for that. And then I think to close out the 21 through 30, I'm gonna put the newest um, Indiana Jones movie, The Dial of Destiny. I believe is this one. I enjoyed it, and I really enjoyed Crystal Skull, which we'll talk about here shortly. But I felt like that was the weakest of the Indiana Jones movies. Okay. And then I'm gonna put We'll put Hanover Street. Just phenomenal movie. Haven't seen it, see it. See, it's like I don't know where to put. Like, because obviously I know like Empire and New Hope and all that. Blade Runner is going to be in my top 10. But it's like, where do I put Presumed Innocent? Where do I put 42? Clear and Present Danger, Air Force One, Frantic? Like, where am I putting these movies? Shoot. Shoot. Okay, I think I'm going to put. I think I'll put Frantic here. I'm going to put Presumed Innocent here. Patriot Games. Patriot Games is so good. Oh, wait. Hold on. We missed one that's way high. This one shouldn't be this high. I'll probably slide. I think I might put Hollywood Homicide like pretty low. I was like looking at him like, what is that one? Okay. And then let's talk about Force Awakens. Because here's how I look at the sequel trilogy, right? I felt like The Force Awakens was actually pretty good. Like, when I say pretty good, right? Like, take it for a grain of salt what we're talking about, right? It set up a lot of interesting things, and I was excited to see what was to come. However, with that being said, I didn't like the next movie. I think Ryan Johnson can direct a phenomenal movie, right? I felt like for a movie that the what is it? What the hell is that one called? Last Jedi. Yeah, like visually and like a movie, it was good. But like a Star Wars movie, it was very not good. It was not a good Star Wars movie with what was set up in Force Awakens, right? Like they ruined a lot of characters, they ruined a lot of things, and then the Rise of Skywalker was atrocious because it was like trying to put things together that were broken from that movie. They should have just had J.J. Abrams direct all of them and then give Ryan Johnson his own trilogy because Ryan Johnson is very talented. But I did really like Force Awakens. I mean, I don't rank it's definitely not in my top 5 for Star Wars. But for where we're at, I feel comfortable putting it there. I might drop it like here actually. Okay, with that being said, we also got to talk about Indiana Jones because it's like Raiders is obviously the best one, in my opinion, followed by Last Crusade. Like I feel like that's probably most people's opinions on it. Like I feel like Raiders, Last Crusade, but then we got to talk about Temple of Doom versus Crystal Skull. Now I love Temple of Doom, but I also really like Crystal Skull. I'm an Alien guy. I'm a Spielberg fan, especially when he's talking about aliens because I feel like he has some insight somewhere. I don't know how, I don't know why, but he talks about things that are very interesting when it comes to aliens, and he seemingly loves to talk about it. So I really liked Crystal Skull. I thought it was very unique and interesting. There was some dumb stuff in it, especially the starting with the the refrigerator. Could have gone without that, but so I think I am gonna put Crystal Skull here, and then I'm gonna drop Air Force One here, Clear and Present Danger here, and we need one more out of the top 10. And crazy enough, I think it's gonna be Temple of Doom, just right outside that cusp. Because listen to this top 10: Blade Runner 2049, Empire, 42, original Blade Runner, Raiders of the Lost Ark, Last Crusade, New Hope, Return of the Jedi, The Fugitive, and Witness. Like, come on, bro. Like, okay, so like I was talking about like movies that were worth the time. I would say everything from like probably here, Random Hearts, to about Sabrina, K-19, like are worth the time if you want to invest in it. Everything from like Ender's Game to here is like a for sure watch. And like everything from like Mosquito whatever forward is at like a 7.5 plus. So, how do we rank this top 10? I don't know. I glazed the shit out of Blade Runner 2049. I think it is peak sci-fi. And I do hold the opinion that I personally enjoy it more than the original, which gets me in a lot of hot water when I talk about it, but that's just my opinion. Empire is my favorite of the original trilogy. And I also like Return better than New Hope, which is a very uncommon opinion. When I was a kid, I just loved how goofy Return of the Jedi was with all the characters and all the craziness going on. I just loved it. But then you got 42, like probably the best baseball movie. Yeah. Easily one of the best baseball movies. Definitely the best Jackie Robinson movie. And then The Fugitive and Witness are phenomenal. So how am I supposed to do this? Like, how am I supposed to rank this? I have no idea. I am going to put 42 at 10. I'm going to put The Witness at 9. I'm going to put Last Crusade at 8. God. I don't know, man. Fugitive at 7. New Hope at 6. Return of Jedi at 5. Blade Runner original at 4. Blade Runner 2039 at 3. Raiders of the Lost Ark at 2. And Empire Strikes Back at 1. Call me basic. I don't give a shit, guys. I love me some Empire Strikes Back. So my Harrison Ford top 10 movies ranked from worst to best. My number 10 is 42. Number 9 is Witness. Number 8, The Last Indiana Jones: The Last Crusade. Number 7, The Fugitive. Number 6, Star Wars: A New Hope. Number 5, Star Wars: Return of the Jedi. 4, Blade Runner. Number 3, Blade Runner 2049. Number 2, Indiana Jones and the Lost Ark. And number 1, Star Wars: Empire Strikes Back. Okay, let's find ourselves a Harrison Ford movies ranked. Perfect. We got ourselves a tomatometer. Scroll down. Okay, well, I don't even know what that is. Frisco Kid. Didn't watch it. Don't know what it is. Paranoia at 41. I had that higher. Random Hearts at 40. Had that higher. Firewall at 39. I had that almost spot on. Star Wars Holiday Special at 38. I had that lower. Extraordinary Measures at 37. I had that lower. Hollywood Homicide at 36. I had it higher. Expendables 3 at 35. I had that higher. Devil's Own at 34. Wow, I had that a lot higher. 6 Days, 7 Nights at 33. I had that just a little bit higher. Cowboys and Aliens at 32. I had that much higher. What Lies Beneath at 31. I had lower. Regarding Henry at 30. I had that lower. Age of Adeline at 29. Wow, I had that way lower. Morning Glory at 28. Had that way lower. Sabrina at 27. Close. We had that at 28. K-19, The Widowmaker at 26. I had that lower. Ender's Game at 25. I had that close. A little bit lower. Call of the Wild at 24. I had that higher. Force 10 from Navarone at 23. I had that just a little bit lower. We're actually really close in a lot of our stuff here. Hanover Street at 22. I had that several higher. Dial of Destiny at 21. I had that higher. I'm actually really spot on here. I'm surprised. Patriot Games at 20. I had that quite a bit higher. Mosquito Course at 19. I had that lower. Frantic at 18. I had that we had that spot on. 29. Yeah, we had that spot on at 18. Temple of Doom at 17. Wow, I had that at 11. Wow, they have Crystal Skull above Temple of Doom. Wow. Well, we had this higher still on our list. Air Force One at 15. I had that at 13. Clear and Present Danger at 14. I had that at 12. Ooh, 42 at 13. I had it at 10. Return of the Jedi at 12. Okay. I had that at 5. Oh, this is where our list falls apart. Working Girl at 11. Had that at 21. Last Crusade at 10. I had it at 8. Presumed Innocent at 9. Wow. I had that at 16. Blade Runner 2049 at 8. I had that at 3. Original Blade Runner at 7. I had that at 4. Witness at 6. I had that at 9. Star Wars New Hope at 5. I had that at 6. Raiders of the Lost Ark at 4. I had that at 2. Force Awakens at 3 is a absolute wild shout. Okay. Well, we had Force Awakens at 17. Empire at 2. What is it? 1? How is Empire not number 1? Fugitive at 1? Fugitive is really good, but having it at 1 is kind of crazy, isn't it? I had it at 7. Fugitive over Empire? I don't know. Well, having Force Awakens at 3, I feel like dissolves this whole list, but, you know. Interesting. Well, let me know if you guys agree or disagree. Thank you so much if you made it this far. Let me know what your favorite Harrison Ford movie is, and I will catch you on the next one. Peace.